Hey, what's going on, everybody? Today, I'm going to be talking about Star Wars Episode VII. I thought it was crazy good. Thought it was really awesome. But there's going to be tons of spoilers. So if you've not seen the movie, go ahead and back out now while you still have a chance. Final warning, I'm going to ruin this movie for you. So all in all, wow. Awesome, man. Freaking awesome. Really, really loved it. The characters were great. Finn, Rey, Han Solo, Princess Leia. Chewbacca, like it was crazy, mind blown. I was very hesitant at first because they're both British, Rey and Finn, who pretty much the main characters. And I was very hesitant. I was like, I don't know. How do I feel about this? But wow, their story was believable. Absolutely loved Finn, loved Rey. Everything about Rey was cool. Like, I don't mind females like being that badass, but if they're gonna be that badass, I want to make sure they are completely badass. Like, they're not soft, they're not prissy, they're not acting all feminine, and then they want to be a badass. They portrayed her excellently. I loved it. It was very believable, and I definitely felt attached to her. And Finn was so cool, man. He was so cool. He's a Star Trooper. The way he was acting, he's like, and when he was in his first war, and it was sick, man. It was sick, and I loved what was the little robot's name? I can't think of his name right now, but it was great, man. Not C-3PO, but the other one. He was so cool. He was so cool. And then I can't think of the dude's name. I'm kind of ashamed. I probably should have looked at that. The guy who's like the new Darth Vader, kind of. Loved him, man. Mind blown. Like, that dude was so cool. That dude was sick. I absolutely loved it. And man, like, I couldn't believe how awesome he was. His lightsaber was badass. His breathing was cool. The way he talked was so crazy. Honestly, I do feel like he's a little bit cooler than Darth Vader. But, of course, Darth Vader is much cooler overall. But I could see him being cooler than Darth Vader. Now, when he took his mask off, he was a total nerd. And he looked weird, man. And I thought, like, this little wimp. This is the dude. I wish I could think of his name right now. But I didn't care, man. It was so good, man. Han Solo was badass. Princess Leia was awesome. Showed a little bit of Luke Skywalker, which he didn't do jack shit, but the whole movie's about him. I will say I was extremely confused. Like, I haven't seen part 6 in a while, to be honest with you, but still, I think there's a huge gap between 6 and 7. A really large gap, and I was just like, what are they doing? Like, why are we looking for Luke? Because I remember Luke got his hand cut off and stuff, and now suddenly everybody's looking for Luke. He went all emo, and he's out on some island or something, and I felt like overall, it was just so good. It was so good. The battle scenes were awesome. I personally love more fighting with lightsabers, but I guess that's kind of the point. All the Jedis are dead now, so you really can't say, like, I want more Jedi fights, because there's not any Jedis left. You know what I mean? I guess Luke is it, man, and Rey. I don't know. Maybe there's somebody else. I don't really know the direction they're going to go with that. It looks like a lot more space battles, X-Wing fighting, blah, 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 which I do like. I loved it now, but I wouldn't want Star Wars to always be space battles. That's just me personally. I'm all about the lightsaber fighting, but again, they've kind of pretty much killed off all of the Jedis a couple movies ago, so you really can't expect that. I would love it, but it's not really realistic. But overall, man, I gotta say it's probably a 9 or 9.5 for me. It would be a 10, but no fault to the movie theater that I went to. It looked like it was 720p at best, man. Like, it wasn't IMAX by any means, and I was wondering why I got a ticket. The place was packed, but the quality was not good. And when you watch Star Wars, when you watch something epic like this, like, you want the movie theater to be phenomenal. You want the graphics to be crisp. You want everything to be there, and it just was not there. It wasn't even. It might have been HD, but it, like I said, maybe 720p, man. I felt so disappointed watching it. And again, it's not the movie's fault by any means. That's my fault. But I can't give it a 10 just because I didn't get to enjoy the graphics. Like, while I was watching, like, the X-Wings and stuff battling, man, I was like, God, man, these graphics suck. Again, it's not their fault. But man, the story was phenomenal. I was never bored. Like, I loved it. I loved all the characters. Man, phenomenal. Absolutely great. It was impeccable. So what did you guys think, man? Hopefully you guys listened to me, because I told you it was a spoiler alert. And I feel like this isn't exactly superhero, but who cares, right? Because Star Wars got a comic book, right? So technically, I'm not too far off. I do plan on doing more like show reviews and movie reviews eventually. But hey, let me know what you thought of Star Wars. I'd love to hear it. And take care of yourself, everybody. Peace out. Let the Force be with you.